Can you break down Kendrick's rap style and Drake's rap style?
Well, Drake, he got a lot of styles. I don't know, like, where he be getting all these styles from or who responsible for, like, coming up with the styles.
Righteous reactions.
What's good, y'all? It's Righteous Reactions with your man Don. This video we got Cassidy mentioning about Drake rap style and Kendrick Lamar's rap styles. I did watch like the first 2 minutes. I had to bring it back. Philly, stand up. If you don't know, I'm from Philly. I have respect for Cass, reference to the punchlines and the metaphors. Let me know what you think about this. I'm about to play this John Cassidy and his critiques on other rappers.
Okay, so our members' questions from Michael Jermaine Darty. He says, since we do the breakdown of Eminem, can you break down Kendrick's rap style and Drake's rap style?
Well, Drake, he got a lot of styles. Drake, through different times, he used so many different styles. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he got, I don't know, like, where he be getting all these styles from or who responsible for, like, coming up with the styles. But he got a lot of different styles, so sometimes I might hear Drake rhyme one syllable, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I might hear Drake come on the verse and rhyme 4 or 5 syllables and piece it up clean. So he do all different type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he might sing a melody and the shit might not even rhyme all the way. I heard him say lines where it did.
I'm not sure if people, when they rap, they like, oh, I'm gonna make sure I stay to one syllable, or they gonna stay to a couple syllables. Like, I'm actually an artist and producer myself, and I don't think let me go 1 syllable or 2 syllables with my raps. But some people might do, I don't know.
Didn't rhyme at all, but it was just, he said it in the flow and he said it fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said it away. It just ain't rhyme. You know what I mean? And some people like that's cool. But I'm just saying, like me, I never rhyme 1 syllable, especially like if it ain't in the in-between a bar, like the end, the connecting rhyme. I never rhyme 1 syllable, like since the beginning of when niggas ever heard me, and I say so many rhymes. But every time I say it, it's always gonna be pieced up. I'm gonna be piecing up syllables, stuff that you gotta think about in every rap. Even if it's for the girls, it's a commercial rap, it could be about anything. I do that every single time. So that's why I'm real critical about whatever people do. So when I see them not doing it, it's like, yo, if I was like really cheating like that and just rhyming 1 syllable or not rhyming at all and just saying shit, it'd just be like so easy to do that. What would make, how would you be able to tell who's the best if everybody just doing the same?
He seemed like he really makes sure. I do miss more punchlines and metaphors in raps in general. Because it's nothing like a bar. You're like, oh, hold up. Remember you hear a bar, you're like, oh, what that mean? Or a bar you don't get and you look it up. Remember when Lil Wayne said, all G silent like lasagna, and everybody was like, G silent, and they looked it up and I'm like, all right. So like little bars like that, it does make you stand out as an artist, because nowadays people could just punch in or whatever, just put it out. I think some people don't even know the verses until they hear the actual song. I think they punched in and freestyle so much that they don't even actually know the verses until they, play it a couple times and remember it like it's somebody else's song.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What makes you be able to tell the best who's the best is people that could do shit that nobody else can do.
True.
Like, it's like damn near literally impossible for anybody to duplicate that.
Right.
Because it's too nice. And I don't feel like we at that, but I probably got off the question with the Drake and the Kendrick shit. Like, I don't know their style completely, but I feel like everybody make a mistake. And that's what I'm going to do on my podcast. Like, we'll go over people's music. And I'll say,
you got a
like,
breakdown podcast, or you breaking down?
Yeah, I'm not just throwing it out there like a random, like I'm just talking. Like, no, any artist that you pick, like, see, if you want to break down Drake and Kendrick, it would have to be a specific song.
Okay.
You could play it. You could play the first 2 bars, and then I'll break that down to you. Like, what did they did? Did they rhyme
I like
syllables?
that,
Did they
Cass.
use figurative language? And we can go through that.
dope.
And I'll be able to point out to you like, yo, that's one syllable. And one syllable is like rhyming ball with all. Like just that. Just something with the ball. And the something, and they love it not at all. And the only thing that rhyme is ball and all. Nothing else.
Right.
So that's one syllable. Ball, because your finger only bounced once saying ball. Ball and all is one syllable.
Right.
So to rhyme that is so easy. Anybody could do that. Not niggas that don't.
I guess if you only rapping to rhyme, I don't know if you know what that means. Like he said, ball and all. If you start thinking a ball, all, tall, all this, I mean you only rapping to rhyme. But if you actually has, like he said, the metaphors and all that with the ball and all, then it makes it more interesting. But if you use the lines that he just said, yeah, that's pretty generic. But if you throw some punchlines with the ball, if you throw some punchlines with the all, then it would make it stand out, for me at least.
Don't even rap. You never had to rap in your life, and I could say, yo, what rhyme with all? And anybody could think of something. Right. Niggas say ball, tall, wall, call. Niggas will start thinking of wild shit that rhyme with all, cause it's so easy. It's only one syllable. But like, if I be like if I say what rhyme with like architecture, that's 4 syllables. Now, that's not the craziest, it's only 4, but it's more difficult to find something that rhyme with architecture than it is with all.
Right. So what would you
Like,
do?
All right, let's try it,
soon as I
y'all.
say-
Architecture. Talking lectures. Spark a heckler. We're gonna leave it at that for now.
Yo, what rhyme with bat? The word base, what rhyme with bat?
Fat.
Yeah, you can start thinking
That's
quick.
yeah.
But soon as I said like astrology, it get more difficult. You like, hold on. Like,
Oh,
you might
astrology?
think of something.
Astrology. You wildin', G. I'm pollen cheese. No apologies. We gonna leave it at that.
Then after a while, but you gotta really, especially to rhyme the whole word. I'm not talking about like tree and astrology, cause that's one syllable still. Cause tree and just the end of astrology,
G.
just the G at the end,
Right.
that's just as easy as the one syllable I told you, cause that's still one syllable. But to rhyme the whole astrology, all of the syllables is difficult. So when you doing that consistently and you telling the story and making it make sense, it's like crazy.
So you
know
have
what
to
I'm
put
saying?
catastrophe. You would put catastrophe with astrology, something like that's what you would do
But
instead of putting
catastrophe,
energy.
That's a good example because catastrophe.
I would say, yeah, catastrophe does work, but he might say, because it's a astrology, you got to start with that before you, what you call it. Let's see what he say.
He don't rhyme with astrology, just the 2 syllables at the end. So catas don't rhyme.
with astra. So you have to
Just
you have to put
catas
something
don't
with-
rhyme. Just strophe rhyme with, you know what I mean, astrology, like astrology.
yeah.
So the last 2 syllables rhyme, but the first 2 don't. So
you
that's like
would-
a
what would you
broken
do?
rhyme.
You
That's a broken rhyme. So if somebody used that, I'm not giving them points because that don't really rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That's like it don't.
it's a cheat, little cheat.
Yeah, but if you could figure out, you know what I'm saying, something to make the whole rhyme come together, then it's like, damn, that shit is like crazy. And there's rarely people that could do it. Lloyd Banks could do it. Like Jadakiss could do it. Griselda and them could do it. Like Eminem could do it. Like it's people that could do it, but it's not easy and it's not like a lot of people could do it and keep piecing up and talking that shit like that. That's why you see people using 1 syllable or like 2.
I see what he's saying. Me personally, like I said, I don't mark people based off syllables. It's all about what you say. Like he said in the beginning, if it got the punchlines, if it got a nice setup to it, then I bang with it. But if all your syllables don't match, it's cool. I'll give you points. All right, y'all, that's Righteous Reaction with your man Don. Leave a comment below.
Righteous reactions.